feed him into Asian Talent Cup champion Pratama and Mitani as well, both champions. Pugliese makes up that. On row 5, Daniel Esteban Gonzalez, and on row 6, Bosio, Ligori and Bertola. On row 7, Melvin, Singapore and Abruzzo. And on row 8, Bayon, Uchimi, Van Treit. Row 9, Mounty, Nicholas and Farkas.
Champion here, and look at what they are doing now, all in the Moto3 class and making their mark on the Grand Prix and world stage. So we're only moments away from lights out here in Estoril, the last of the bikes pulling up to the grid spot as they stream across our commentary box. The red flag is out. The Junior GP season is underway. Salmela gets a good launch, as does Uriarte. They are neck and neck going into the first corner. It looks like it's going to be Uriarte who has the advantage. Indeed it is. The number 54, Jesus Rios, shaking his way into second position. Salmela, the pole sitter, has been relegated. Our box machine takes the early lead.
Yeah, absolutely sensational from Ryan Uriarte, but also from Jesus Rios. That was an absolutely incredible start, showing just how aggressive he is off the line, and that is why he is grabbing so many headlines and the attention of so many people.
Brilliant stuff from lights out. Turn 6, he won't make the move on Jesus Rios. Hakam Danish though on the outside, hangs it on the outside of Salmela, but doesn't make it stick. So those trio are very tight together. Then you see the Irish tricolour, the number 67, Casey O'Gorman, looking to get his way onto the podium here. You could throw a blanket over 2nd to 10th position currently.
Yeah, absolutely. That was an incredible move that we just saw there from Hakim Danish to move into P3, overtaking Rico Salmela, who's now dropped down to 4th from P1. So that is very, very interesting. And at the beginning, it looks like it's Ryan Uriarte, but anything can happen. And Danish, oh, look at that from Casey O'Gorman, really taking advantage of that slipstream.
Yeah, the perfect first lap then for Uriarte as the gaggle of riders behind, but eclipse gaggle of riders fighting behind Uriarte. Uriarte will not be concerned. He's trying to avoid all of this, and he's the perfect first lap here in Portugal for the young 72R box rider. So Uriarte over Salmela, Danish currently running in 3rd, Rios, Morelli, Pratama, Alcini, O'Gorman, Rammersdorfer still in the conversation.
Yeah, very interesting, and there's going to be a long lap penalty there, I think.
Yeah, a couple of penalties from before, but Veda Pratama running inside the top 5 now. He's got a long lap penalty coming his way, as does Dodo Baggio, the Italian rider. But Dodo Baggio is currently a bit further, sitting outside the points inchment. But look at this from Uriarte. He is steaming off into the distance. We told you already that he had topped every session bar 1, which was qualifying in Estoril, and he is keen to right the wrongs of Saturday afternoon. And he is, what, 1 point? No, this is Junior GP after all. Do not expect it to stay like this.
No, absolutely not. I think it's important to highlight as well that the conditions were very, very different in qualifying. Rico Salmela managed to take advantage of them. Ryan Uriarte less so, but showing just how mature he is and how capable of taking advantage of these conditions he is as well.
Yeah, Emilio Alzamora really has a huge talent on his hands, not just in this class, but also in the European Talent Cup. Of course, Carlos Cano, the reigning champion there. No spoilers here, what happened in the opening race. Now down and out of the season opener.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Here comes Pratama for his long lap penalty. Veda Pratama, huge talent, precocious talent from Indonesia, an Asia Talent Cup champion in 2023, if my memory doesn't fail me. But yeah, big things expected of him, and perhaps could spring a surprise or two here in 2024. It wouldn't be, to be fair, it wouldn't be. He's a huge talent. He wouldn't be the first Indonesian rider to win in the Junior GP either. Arbi Aditama doing that a couple seasons ago in Catalonia. So Pratama trying to follow in the footsteps. Of course, we know Indonesia now come in Moto3 as real challengers, so it's a great thing. So Salmela, Hakam Danish, side by side down the front straight in a battle for 2nd position. Will it be the pole sitter? Will it be the Malaysian? It looks like it's going to be the pole lap on the 2nd lap, and is now back in the podium conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's done really well to overcome that small issue that he had, and now he's very much in there.
Yeah, slipstream, a huge impact here as well. We've new all-time lap record. These conditions, a new all-time lap record. Brilliant stuff from the Junior GP rider. The last one was a 1:43.376 set by Max Keeles in 2020. Guido Pini at 1:42.850. But fastest race lap 1:43.307. Brian Uriarte just showing what he is made of and his potential.
Yeah, he's no stranger to winning here in Estoril either. He won back in 2023.
Magnaniane then just running in last place. Clearly had an incident. Here we go. We had a crash for the South African. It's still running, but he has rejoined the race. Oh, we have another faller. Oh, disappointment here for Agostinelli. Vietnamese rider, is it? Or no, hold on, we'll bring Luca Agostinelli of AC Racing Team has gone down. Uriarte, he's in a country acre of space, Connor. He is no contenders right now. Rico Salmela though, he's in second place and he's got some trouble. He's got some competition. Casey O'Gorman being one of them, Hakim Danish being the other. We have a Finn, we have a Malaysian, and we have an Irishman fighting for June. Thank you very much. Overtakes both Danish and teammate Salmela. O'Gorman running in second place, but that one has legs and is far from over.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a real three-way battle for second place here, and it's going to keep going, I think, throughout this race. It's absolutely incredible so far. We've seen each of them shot ahead of him because he is running away with it. I mean, that last lap of 1:43.167 is absolutely incredible. 6/10 faster than Casey O'Gorman, who's currently running second, at least for the time being, with
slipstream of O'Gorman. Salmela is pulled wide a little bit early. Here we see the slipstream come into full effect. Danish pulling out to the far left, overtakes O'Gorman, overtakes Salmela. Will Salmela have the inside line? And just as quick as you know it, O'Gorman is now outside the podium places. Has a little look over the shoulder, but Danish, you see the full effect of the slipstream there, and he first junior GP podium. Salmela, a race winner here last year, looking to add to his podium tally, as is O'Gorman.
Yeah, absolutely, and that long lap penalty for Veda Pratama hasn't actually cost him too much at all. He's currently running in P7, but the only other rideable from the Asia Talent Cup champion in 2023.
Yeah, Veda Ega Pratama, big star in the making from Indonesia. Let's see what he can convert it into. The number 9, you can just kind of separate disappointment. Let's see what happened to him coming into turn 1. Looks like it's going to be a front end washout. Oh no, it's a rear end. Oh, it's a high side. Wow, it looked like they're losing the front, but in fact it was the rear whipped around and sent him flying from the bike. Sullivan Mountsie is out of the race, as is Marianos Nicholas, the Australian rider. Well, we've lost a few riders already, but no trouble so far at the front as these 3 riders pushes his way through the middle of both his competitors to take second position.
Absolutely incredible there from Salmela. Such difficult.
Yeah, this one's going to keep going and going, and the longer this goes on, and they keep chopping and changing as we have another faller, we're going to see the likes of Veda Pratama come into play. He's now only 2.5 seconds off of the podium battle, but he is lapping just a little bit quicker, 1:44 flat.
Oh, Christian Daniel Jr. down there.
Disappointment for Daniel Jr., the MTA Junior team, but that's disappointment for the American rider. So, there you see Uriarte, all by himself out front, very briefly. He's been very quick all day. It's Salmela over O'Gorman and Danish. These 3 then. Danny to his trophy collection. Casey O'Gorman yet to win a race in Junior GP, but does have a few podiums, looking to add another. Whatever the result, it's going to be, if any of these riders finish inside the top 4, it's going to be a hugely encouraging day. Drying track conditions, there are still some wet spots out there, which can be a danger to riders and their hopes of finishing this race. So a little check through some of the other riders behind.
Veda Pratama konsisten, pemuncak klasemen sapu bersih seri JRS. Veda yang mentas di Junior GP memulai balapan dari starting grid ke-17 pada race pertama. Pembalap asal Gunung Kidul itu kesulitan menerobos barisan terdepan. Ia berkutat di urutan ke-17 selama 5 putaran. Veda kemudian kehilangan kendali sehingga disalip 3 pembalap di belakangnya. Pembalap berusia 15 tahun itu terlempar di posisi ke-20 yang bertahan hingga lap ke-9. Sementara itu, pembalap asal Spanyol Brian Uriarte konsisten memimpin balapan sejak putaran pertama. Persaingan sengit terjadi memasuki lap terakhir balapan. Veda akhirnya tersalip oleh Dodo Boggio yang telah membuntutinya sepanjang balapan. Pembalap Honda itu finish di urutan ke-21. Sedangkan posisi pertama tetap jadi milik Uriarte, disusul Rico Salmela dan Jesus Rios. Pada race 2, Veda sempat tampil apik dengan merangsek ke urutan ke-13 di awal balapan. Namun memasuki lap kelima, Veda kembali terlempar ke urutan 17. Menjelang 2 lap akhir balapan, ia mengalami penurunan kecepatan sehingga terpental ke posisi 21. Sebaliknya persaingan pelik terjadi di barisan terdepan menjelang garis finish. Hingga akhirnya Brian Uriarte kembali mengamankan podiumnya di Jerez. Jesus Rios menyusul di posisi kedua. Rico Salmela kali ini menempati urutan ketiga dengan hanya berselisih 0,003 detik dari Leonardo Zanni di posisi keempat. Veda Pratama konsisten tidak beranjak dari posisinya 21 hingga akhir balapan seperti pada race 1. Pembalap Astra Honda Racing Team itu mencatat waktu tercepatnya 1 menit 46,906 detik pada race 1. Performa Veda masih jauh dibandingkan pembalap negeri tetangga, Hakim Danish. Pembalap asal Malaysia itu mengalami peningkatan setelah finish di posisi 5 pada race 2. Sebelumnya pada race 1 Danish mengakhiri balapan di urutan ke-9. Sementara itu, pembalap motor Veda Ega Pratama telah menjalani operasi tulang betis atau tulang fibula dan harus melakukan pemulihan selama 2 minggu. Pemuda 16 tahun asal Gunung Kidul itu mengalami cedera ketika mengikuti ajang Junior GP 2025 di sirkuit Estoril, Portugal akhir pekan lalu. Veda mengalami hixide di salah satu tikungan. Hasil pemeriksaan dokter menyatakan pembalap Astra Honda Racing Team, ART, itu harus dioperasi. Veda 54 sudah menjalani operasi karena fibula kaki kanannya yang retak, Rabu, 7 Mei 2025, di Barcelona. Ditangani Dr. Ginebreda di The Zeus Hospital. Proses pemulihan diperkirakan 2 minggu, tulis akun media sosial resmi HRT. Veda diharapkan bisa kembali tampil dalam seri kedua Junior GP yang berlangsung di sirkuit Jerez pada akhir bulan ini. Setelah itu, Veda akan menjalani proses rehabilitasi yang tepat agar bisa pulih secepat mungkin dan siap beraksi pada putaran kedua Junior GP yang berlangsung di Circuito de Jerez Angel Nieto pada 29 Mei, 1 Juni. Terang akun HRT pada Jumat 9 Mei siang. Veda merupakan salah satu pembalap muda potensial Indonesia yang tengah berlaga di Eropa. Musim ini merupakan kali pertama Veda tampil di Junior GP menggantikan tempat Fadilah Arbi Aditama yang sudah berkompetisi di ajang tersebut dari 2022 hingga 2024. Sebelumnya, Mario Aji yang kini tampil di Moto2 juga sempat tampil di ajang Junior GP 2022. Sebelumnya, ketika masih bernama Kejuaraan Dunia FIM CEV Moto3 Junior, Mario juga sempat ikut serta mengikuti jejak Andi Gilang dan Gary Saling. Junior GP merupakan kejuaraan balap motor level junior yang digelar Dorna Sports selaku operator MotoGP. Ajang ini juga menjadi tempat bagi para pembalap muda yang ingin tampil di MotoGP.